Every day, new things are found and old things are found again. The world is a big and strange place. It's not surprising that we often can't keep up with facts. But if you know these facts, you'll be able to impress anyone you talk to. You'll feel like the smartest person at the table. However, before we start our countdown of top 10 mind-blowing facts you won't believe, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 10. The biggest manufacturer of tires is it Michelin, Dunlop, Pirelli? No, these tire companies aren't even close. People say that Michelin makes 170 million tires every year, which is a huge number. But Lego beats them all with 320 million tires made. The big toy companies make and sell almost twice as many tires as the biggest tire company. Even though Lego's tires are much smaller and don't have air in them, they are still made of rubber and are used on vehicles. Number 9. Diamonds can be made from peanut butter. German scientists found out interesting things about diamonds when they tried to make conditions like those found thousands of kilometers below the Earth's surface. When scientists tried to make diamonds by crushing rocks under very high pressure, they found some surprising ways to do it. All living things are made of carbon, so scientists can push the carbon dioxide out of the substance, leaving pure carbon. The substance can then be used to grow diamonds. Even though this is happening under a lot of pressure, don't run out and buy peanut butter in the hopes of getting rich. Number 8. There's only been one day that the USA has been debt-free. This happened on January 8, 1835. Due to the War of Independence, the US owed about $75 million when it was first formed. With the US fighting in the Napoleonic Wars, that debt grew to $127 million. As the 7th President of the United States, Andrew Jackson was determined to get the country out of debt. When business and capitalism were doing well, lots of money and taxes came in. The United States did well during the 1830s. So by the beginning of 1835, Jackson was able to tell Congress that the United States would no longer have any debt. It's too bad it didn't last. With an estimated $19 trillion in federal debt, it seems unlikely that the United States will ever be debt-free. Number 7. The first silicone breast implant was performed on a dog. In 1962, a woman got the first breast implant that went well. The woman in question was Timmy Jean Lindsay. Timmy is a mother and factory worker from Texas. She was looking for a way to get rid of a tattoo she didn't want. The tattoo was on her breast, and the doctor told her that she might also like bigger breasts. So the most common type of plastic surgery in the US was born. Before Timmy, a dog named Esmeralda was used as a guinea pig for the procedure. Dr. Frank Giroux got the idea for implants when he squeezed a blood bag and saw how much it looked like a woman's breast. The implants were put under Esmeralda's skin, and they stayed there for 2 weeks before the dog chewed them out. Number 6. Edison's last breath is owned by Ford. Yes, Thomas Edison's last breath is on display at the Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. One of Henry Ford's first jobs was with Edison's company that made lights. Once Ford met his mentor, they became close friends. Ford wanted to put his friend's last breath in a test tube when Edison died in 1931, so he asked Edison's son to help him out. Ford didn't want Edison's breath as a gimmick or a way to make money. He really thought that a person's soul left their body with their last breath. So Henry Ford was a great inventor in the essence of the word. Number 5. Who produces the largest amount of Bibles? You might be surprised by the answer until you really think about it, at which point it becomes clear. China makes most of the world's everyday goods, about 90% of them, and is now the leader in Bibles as well. Since there are already 70 million Christians in China, the creative Chinese have cornered the market on making Bibles in large quantities. China makes 12 million Bibles every year and sells them in 70 countries and regions around the world in 90 different languages. Number 4. The word idiot means anyone who's not a politician. The Greeks gave us many things. There are so many things to study: math, philosophy, music, art, literature, and so on. In ancient Greece, a politician was anyone who had a say in how things were run. If you didn't, you're going to be quiet and people would call you an idiot. So people who can speak up for themselves in public were idiots. Number 3. The founder of Match.com lost his girlfriend to a man she met on Match.com. The American businessman saw a chance to meet new people through the internet, so he launched Match.com in 1995. But no one joined because the rest of the world hadn't heard about online dating yet. So Craven told everyone he knew, including his girlfriend, to join. His girlfriend didn't stay with him for long before she left him for a man she met on his site. Some people might say that's a sad turn of events. Number 2. Jimmy Carter almost destroyed the world. The 30-man president of the United States, who was in office from 1977 to 1981, almost put an end to life on Earth. Most of the world is on edge because of the threat of a nuclear war. The USR and the US in particular are both ready to pull the trigger at any time. So who can a president give the codes to all of his country's weapons to? What can he do with them? Of course, in his pocket. Many people might think it's smart that he's carrying around the most important thing in the world. The exact same thing happened. Jimmy Carter forgot to take the launch codes out of his pocket before sending his clothes to be dry cleaned. For a very short time, all-out war could have broken out. Number 1. The world's shortest war lasted 38 minutes. The United Kingdom and Zanzibar went to war on August 27, 1896. When the British-friendly Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini died, the British wanted Hamad bin Muhammad to take his place. But Khalid bin Bargash was going to take over. The treaty that the two countries made said that a sultan couldn't take over without permission from the British. Bargash didn't get permission from the British. This made Bargash angry, so he took up arms against the British and asked the guards at his palace to protect him. What happened next was a 38-minute attack by Khalid Bargash and his men against the best navy in the world at the time. 38 minutes later, it was estimated that 500 of Bargash's men had died or been hurt, while only one British sailor had been hurt. These are the top 10 mind-blowing facts you won't believe. Tell us about your favorite one in the comments section below, and also subscribe our channel for more top 10 facts. Press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.